Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And it looks like Trump has received a huge victory in Virginia. If you don't remember, Virginia was taking non-citizens off voter rolls, and the Democrats challenged it. Biden and Kamala's Department of Justice decided to go ahead and sue the state of Virginia over the action of removing illegals off the voter rolls. You know, people who aren't supposed to be allowed to vote in this country. If you're not a citizen, you cannot vote in our elections, and that should be universally accepted in this nation. However, Democrats continue to want to indoctrinate the next generation into believing, yeah, everyone should be able to vote in our elections, and that's just not the case. Our Constitution protects against those things, and there's should be some type of mechanism that would hold these people accountable who continue to want to circumvent the Constitution of the United States, like the judge who told Virginia they had to allow those illegals to stay on the voter rolls and allow them to vote, should be arrested. The Department of Justice, Merrick Garland, who brought the lawsuit, should be arrested. Kamala Harris should be arrested, etc. Right? And so it took the Supreme Court to have to weigh in on this thing, which seems to be a no-brainer, in order to preserve the election integrity of Virginia. Let's go take a look at the story coming to us from the Gateway Pundit. States over here, a Supreme Court allows Virginia to remove 1,600 alleged non-citizens from voter rolls. The three liberal justices on the court obviously dissented. Of course they did. The Supreme Court on Wednesday cleared the way for Virginia to remove 1,600 individuals from its voter rolls ahead of the election day, overturning a previous lower court decision that had blocked the effort. Recall that the federal judge has ordered Virginia to reinstate over 1,600 individuals to the state's voter rolls last week, just weeks before an upcoming election. The decision, handed down by the U.S. District Judge Patricia Tolivar-Giles, nominated by Joe Biden, raises serious concerns about election integrity and the potential for voter fraud in the Commonwealth. Biden's Gestapo Justice Department initiated this lawsuit, claiming that Virginia's voter rolls maintenance efforts allegedly violated National Voter Registration Act, the quiet period provision, which restricts systematic removal efforts within 90 days of an election. Assistant Attorney General Kirsten Clark defended the DOJ's actions, insisting that the last-minute removal efforts risk disenfranchising voters. Who? The illegals who weren't supposed to be on the... Are we disenfranchising them? Good. I want to disenfranchise them. On Wednesday morning, the Supreme Court ruled that Virginia will be allowed to remove the 1,600 suspect non-citizens from its voter rolls. The three liberal justices dissented in the common sense opinion. Evidently, they want U.S. elections to be open to the world. This should automatically disqualify them from sitting on the nation's highest court. Yeah, I agree with that statement. So thank goodness that the Supreme Court weighed in. But why did the Supreme Court have to weigh in on a matter that, as it stated in there, was common sense? Hey, non-citizens are not allowed to vote in elections. I don't care if we removed them the day before or within the 90 day of the quiet period. It doesn't matter. They are not allowed to vote in elections. So therefore, removing them is not going to disenfranchise voters. If anything, it's going to disenfranchise the illegal who is not supposed to be voting anyway. So again, I don't understand why this had to go to the Supreme Court. It should have been done with at the very least within the legislative branch of the government there in Virginia. But of course, the Kamala DOJ knows they need every single vote they can get in order to try to beat Trump. It wouldn't be such a big deal if Trump wasn't in play in Virginia. If Trump wasn't in play in Virginia, this wouldn't be a big deal to Democrats. They probably even just leave it alone. But they know they're going to need every single vote they are able to get in these states in order to try to get Kamala over the finish line. Trump does have the momentum. Don't rest, though. We are under a week to the election. Under 1 week to the election. It is up to you and I and our family, our friends, to get out and to vote. If you live in an early voting state, go ahead and get your thing. Go to the polling place, vote, put it in the machine yourself, and get your vote counted. All right. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me in all my social media, all linked in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a great day.